Our next chapter is Walk Like a Champ. Joe, I'd like to share the story of meeting your longtime friends and attorneys, Rob Mazzetti Sr. and Jr. As we were forming our company, we met up with Joe's attorneys, and they liked us, thank goodness, because we're here today. But the thing that intrigued me was Sr. kept calling Joe Champ. He didn't call him Joe. The whole day, as we were talking about Joe, his name was Champ. And even when Joe was going to do one of his speeches that night and Mr. Mazzetti dropped him off, he gave Joe a hug and said, "Go do it, Champ." And I thought to myself, what a cool name. I wish somebody called me Champ. And makes me want to ask you this question, Joe. Wherever you go, whether it's in an airplane or whether it's in a hotel lobby or a restaurant, everyone sees you and thinks of you as one of the greatest champions of all time. How does that feel? How do you live with that?
Well, I've never really put myself in that position. It's fun to look back on the success that you've had, but you know that game keeps going on, so there's always a champ. And champs aren't only in sports, and that's the beauty of this, is that we're talking about business, we're talking about family life, and that's where we also need to be champs. And it's a tough road to walk, because there are a lot of things that happen along the way that can push you off. But you know, it's a lot of fun being recognized for the success you had at a career.
And Joe said it to me many times, you know, that one of the intentions of this company is to help find that championship spirit in everyone. None of us are going to be MVPs of the Super Bowl or win 4 Super Bowls. We're not going to be voted by Sports Illustrated as the #1 quarterback, the #1 football player in the last 50 years, which is pretty remarkable. But still, all of our lives are equally important, and Joe's the first one to admit that. What we want to do is help you, and we hope our program is giving you some practices as well as some ideas to bring that championship spirit that lives within you out.
My experience with the idea of walking like a champion has come up a lot in my sports psychology work. I teach the athletes to use their body language to not only portray the attitude that they want to have with their competitors, but just to make themselves feel good. So if you're walking along and your shoulders are slumped and you're feeling kind of bad, you're not going to feel confident. You're not going to have a great attitude. But if you pull your shoulders back, hold your head high, and walk in there like you own the place and that you've already won whatever you're doing, then you're going to start, your body and mind are going to start to respond to that, and you're going to come out like a winner, and you're going to feel it.
Let's put this principle into practice. Think about an area where you want to have more success. Go for a walk. It may sound funny, but walk as if you've already achieved your goal. Feel that sense of confidence surging through you. The important part about this exercise is that to achieve a goal, you already need to walk as if you've accomplished it.